Okay.
Walk me through how to do a dressing change. Actually do it. Not
Do you want to hear like the first little spiel that I gave, or just the dressing change?
just a dressing change.
Okay. So for your dressing change, your new dressing will hopefully look, or your old dressing will look better than this one does at this point. But you're gonna wash your hands, put on clean gloves. This will peel apart and come up just like this. You'll want to leave the insertion site covered to keep it as clean as possible while you remove your old StatLock. So this just comes unsnapped like this, and you'll lift your PICC line up. You can use alcohol to moisten the edges to get it to come off easier, and then it'll just peel off like that. At that point, you'll then peel the rest of your dressing off. So once there's nothing on it, it'll look more like this. At that point, you will open up your new sterile dressing change kit. You're gonna dump your new StatLock sterilely into your field. Wash your hands, and then put your new sterile gloves on, which I always bring an extra pack with me because sometimes these are buried up underneath your sterile supplies. So you'll put on your sterile gloves, kind of sort through everything as you need to. The first cleaning solution is going to be your alcohol. So there's 3 swabs per pack. With each swab, you'll clean for 30 seconds, starting at the middle of the insertion site, going in a circular motion to an outer with each alcohol swab. After that, you'll get your chlorhexidine scrub, and you'll go in a back and forth motion. You'll use a little bit more friction than you do for the alcohol swabs, and just go back and forth, get it really clean. Any crusties that are on there, you'll get them off. And once you have this area clean, then you can kind of clean your lines. So you'll allow that to dry. I think like 30 seconds is typically what it takes. At that point, your no sting barrier film. So you'll put that on about 2 centimeters away from the insertion site, because you don't want it to get underneath your square here. You just want it on the outside. So after that's on, you'll let it dry, and then your new what's this called? StatLock. So you're gonna, as best as you can, put this up underneath your PICC line, which this is all sterile at this point. You'll snap these into place. So the little blue prongs just go like right into these holes, or at least they should. There you go. You'll snap these down, and then you'll peel the back adhesive off. So that'll be locked in place onto the patient's skin. And then you'll apply your new dressing. The middle of the square is going to match up with the insertion site. So like right about there, you'll put these through the little slit at the bottom. And then the pants, as I call them, will slide up kind of underneath here. And then this goes on top. You'll put the date that you changed the dressing and your initials right across the top just to seal that off. And then make sure that you chart your dressing change.
How many hours?
Do what?
How many hours do you need to change it?
Every 7 days. So it's good for a week unless like the corner is peeling up, or unless it gets like saturated with water or lots of blood or something like that, then you would want to change it sooner than 7 days.
So every 7 days, or PRN is enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.